Motivate Studios was born out of this idea of being basically an entertainment company for brands. We feel like brands need a new kind of production company, which is also a creative production company. So we develop properties in much the same way a studio would develop properties. So Ram Trucks has been doing a great job of connecting with their consumers and growing their consumer base by using music. And music is a great way to connect with audiences. So our sister agency, G7 out of Nashville, came to us and said, hey guys, we love the way you tell stories. Ram wants to do something around a singer-songwriter and the art of storytelling, especially from a troubadour perspective, right? So how does an artist create songs? And Ram has done some great stuff in the past with like Chris Stapleton and Miranda Lambert. And now there was a new guy that they kind of wanted to connect with named Brent Cobb, who's this up-and-coming Americana sort of country music guy, singer-songwriter, has a lot of legitimacy as a writer. He's kind of a cool guy in Nashville, and is just a hilariously great person and great artist, and a really interesting story around him. And so anyway, Ram felt like he's a really good fit. Let's do this project around him, and let's get him to write a song around a theme that we all jive with, which turned out to be called Ain't a Road Too Long. And by the time we get to him, the song is already written, and he's kind of got this story about writer's block, and it's pretty interesting. And we thought, doing an interview about it, which was kind of the core idea, let's do an interview about songwriting with Brent. And we thought, and this is something that we like to do a lot, is we'll look at a brief and we'll try to bring back different angles and different ways of approaching that could create like great stories. So we thought about it a little while, and a guy we work with named Greg Camelier, who is the creator and the director of that fantastic documentary Muscle Shoals. It's kind of the seminal music documentary, one of the best I think ever done. So we got together and started talking about, wouldn't it be great if you could be a fly on the wall while Brent was sort of going through his whole writer's block and how he kind of cracked that creative. And so we started re-engineering the idea, and we proposed, hey, so what we'd like to do is mix something together that's a little bit fiction and a little bit documentary, and be able to show people what writing a song really takes. We approached Ram with the idea, and they thought it was very interesting. And then it turns out that it was interesting enough to start bringing in different partners, because of course there was the release of the song, and then there was the story about the making of the song. Somewhere in there should be a music video. So we thought, okay, if we bring Elektra into this, we can do the music video, and the music video can kind of complete this whole storytelling thing. So we made a micro series about Brent Cobb creating the song Ain't a Road Too Long. And so we had 3 episodes of that, from him sort of meet Brent, to Brent having writer's block, to Brent finally cracking the story behind the song and finding the tune. And then we did a cliffhanger to kind of create expectation for the actual song itself. So we gave audience just a little taste. And then we released the song with the music video. So what started off as a little interview became this more robust, really interesting story that people hadn't really seen before, in a way that people hadn't seen it. And it had multiple brand partners once Elektra got involved, and then Rolling Stone got involved for distribution. Rolling Stone Country got involved, and they premiered the music video. So it became this really sort of interesting exploration on deep brand storytelling, where the brand was truly integral, because Brent owned the truck, and he actually owns a Ram truck. So it was very authentic and very true. And working with Greg Camelier, who's like very, very particular that everything that we would do would be super true to the story. And luckily we had a great brand that shares that vision of doing sort of, well, I hate to use the term authentic maybe we say earnest, about telling true stories and respecting and promoting artists.